Hey guys, I know I haven't did a video in a while, but I thought this was no a better time than any. The question of the day is, when did you know that you were an adult? Like, when did you realize that you had full control of your life? For me, it was 28, maybe sooner than that, but it wasn't like it was like when I hit 20, I was like, oh yeah, I'm an adult, I'm gonna make my own decisions, I'm gonna do what I want. No, it was never like that, because when you have a parent that controls everything and they know that they should be like giving you that chance to move on and be you. So having that control, that I feel like I gave that control to my parent. Right now I know you see some amalams. Yeah, I say amalams. And it's October. And for some reason I knew I would be in this situation that I'm in right now. And even though it's not my situation, it is my situation. I've lived with this kind of situation as long as I can remember. As long as I can remember, this has been my situation. I can't say that it's always been dramatic like this. I can't say that it was always this way. But I'm at a point now where I'm more mature to handle this. So when I say your parents don't give you the right to choose when you're not in this type of situation, my mother never really had the freedom to grow the way I did. Even though I left home late, I'm glad I left home late, but at the same time, I grew up fast. And I'm overly cautious. And I'm overly cautious because I've always been in situations like this. It's crazy. It's October 17th. My mom's birthday is October the 30th. So basically, we did this last year. We've did this every birthday she's ever had. We did this. Like I told her, like, we can't put candies and Skittles and crystals and stuff on it. I just go back to my childhood where I was basically clouding the clouds with, oh, it's okay. You just had a bad, and that got us where we are to now. I mean, I'm glad that I wasn't like, oh, you this and you that, because I feel like if I was harsh on her, that we probably wouldn't be here. You know what I mean? Like, she was a child that didn't have the best of the lifestyle that you're supposed to have as a child. You're taking on your parents' things like now. So I don't know. I'm just numb to it now. I'm an adult. I've done learned how to separate the two, where I could be there for her and give her what she needs, but at the same time, I'm not babying her. This is why you burnt out. You burnt out because you taking care of other people's life decisions that they supposed to be making for themselves, and they choosing to not make those decisions for themselves. Like, how do you go from being okay? But at the same time, it's like, okay, you got to be an adult. You made a conscious decision to do what you do and then not think about your well-being. And I understand it is an addiction. And I know it runs in my bloodline. I know that any kind of things that's, oh, pacify me. Oh, I just feel so bad. Oh, I know that's man. I know that's in my DNA. Constantly being coozed. And you can't be that way. I mean, thank God I got two different DNAs where it's like, okay, you need to get the fuck right. That's my daddy DNA. Like, I don't know what the fuck you got going, but I need you to get it together. And maybe if he was stronger, but he had his own issues too, because they was teen love, because he was pacifying himself the best of his ability because he was dealing with his own depression. And depression is a serious thing. It's a very serious thing because your mind drives the car. And if your mind is driving the car and the engine is not working, like it's driving, but you hear the clinking and the popping and the toot toot and like the cartoons, like you see that. But one part of your mind is like, oh, it's good. You good. You good. You good until you pop. And then you're like, oh shit, I'm not good. I thought I was good. No, like, look, taking on other people's shit puts you in a dangerous place because how long can you take other people's shit? Look, I get we are from different eras. I'm an 80s baby. My mom is a 60s baby. I believe my dad is a 60s baby. I'm not sure. So when you think about those eras, everybody makes jokes about it, but it's a real thing. Like, I'm only able to talk like this because I'm in this era right here. But I was already talking like this before then. Like, I was like her therapist, and I'm like freaking 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. And then I move out at 28. So can you imagine growing up like that? And now you're in so growing up like that, and it was almost like a condition where some people know, okay, it's time for me to go. I'm ready to get out here. I'm ready to do my thing. I never had that bulb didn't pop in. It did not pop in. And even though sometimes I would have that thought, but it was like, okay, I'm so comfortable here. Oh, I know it's got bad days, but I'm still comfortable. And to be comfortable till you 28 is crazy. Because it's so much of my life that I missed out on. Even though sometimes I feel like, okay, I'm glad I jumped off the porch late. But then sometimes I'm like, wow, you missed a lot. You could accomplish a lot. And you didn't because you was comfortable. So growing up like that, and it was almost like a condition where some people know, okay, it's time for me to go. I'm ready to get out here. I'm ready to do my thing. I never had that bulb didn't pop in. It did not pop in. And even though sometimes I would have that thought, but it was like, okay, I'm so comfortable here. Oh, I know it's got bad days, but I'm still comfortable. And to be comfortable till you 28 is crazy. Because it's so much of my life that I missed out on. Even though sometimes I feel like, okay, I'm glad I jumped off the porch late. But then sometimes I'm like, wow, you missed a lot. You could accomplish a lot. And you didn't because you was comfortable. So guys, I'm fit to head to the hospital and see how this goes. I'm going to be honest, I'm not sure if I want to post this. This is very vulnerable for me. Like, I talk about it. To say I'm embarrassed, I don't know. I don't think I'm embarrassed. I just kind of knew that I was going to go through this. You know what I mean? Because I did this so many times. She did the same reaction every time. And I don't want to be like, well, oh, should I had came over early and, maybe I should have came over a little early. Maybe I should have came over all the days of her birthday because I know. But I just feel like I'm at the point now where I'm just tired of holding on to someone else's rope so they won't be hanging off the cliff. Like, I'm holding your rope. So whoever, takes this in, analyze it, feedback it, give me your stories. It's therapeutic, you know, life be lifing. It just be lifing. Like, literally, I got my uniform on from work. Woo, Jesus. Okay. My son comes home tomorrow. That's why I said life be life, and it's just like, that's why I said when you can't take on other people's stuff, people, do not take on other people's stuff. If you're not willing, do not open up the door and be like, I got you. Unless you know for sure you willing to do this shit forever. Peace.